Welcome to the first episode of the TheDeckBoxDoctor. This is your boy Cam, and this week I'm going to be doing a Uria deck. Now, Uria decks focus on having many continuous trap cards, which are actually good, but one thing they often run into is not having a good hand, running into no monsters, or not being able to get monsters out. Sometimes their hands end up dead. That's why they have Power to Water to help them. But another thing that hurts them bad is not having skill drain in their hand when you have Beast King Barbaros or Fusler dual mode Beast, and then you have skill drain but you have Uria, which often sucks balls. But there's often times that you just say, hey, fuck you, skill drain, get Uria out and be like, yeah, executive producer semi mode, haha. But anyways, let me just go through the deck list of how it was before the doc treated this. You have your 3 Urias, of course. You have your 3 Beast King Barbaros. You have your 3 dual mode Beast Dragons. You have your Dark Hole, your 2 Gold Socks. You have your Magic Planner. This was at 1 in the original build, but for some reason there was at 2. I forgot what was at 3. I probably had Tarantula at 3, but then you know I'm a noob like that. So, anyways, you have your 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, your 2 Dualities, your 3 Fiendish Change, your 3 Imperial Customs, your 3 Metal Reflex Slimes, your 3 Mirror Walls, your 3 Skill Drains, your 1 Torrential Tribute, your 2 Zings and Who's, you have your 3 Zone of the Spirits, you have your 3 Imperial Iron Walls, you have your 2 By the Order of the Emperor, you have your 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors, and then you have your 3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Now, how do I feel about the build? This is actually consistent. I like it. It works when it needs to. Sometimes you just don't get what you need. Sometimes it takes a little while to actually get it started. When it does get going, sometimes it can easily get shut down by a monster who can't be killed by in defense position, or can't be destroyed by battle period. And then it just sits there like, hi Uria, you can't kill me. Goddamn Spirit Reaper. But anyways, I like it. It works. It does what it needs to do. And Imperial Iron Customs. Actually, no. Interesting thing here was Zing Zang Hu. Because then there was this one time I actually went up against a Gladiator Beast duel. And he set 2 back rows. And I forgot what's his face. I think it was Darius. He set 2 back rows. And I had this and Skill Drain set. So what happened was he summoned Darius, he set 2 back row. He didn't set his entire hand for whatever reason. And then when he ended his turn, I activated Zing Zang Hu, made his 2 back rows useless, and then I activated Skill Drain, got out Beast King Barrow, beat him in his face, and he basically scooped. So, sometimes you can just pull top deck like that. It's awesome like that, right? But anyways, let me actually go into what the side deck actually does, because he actually made some great choices here. Okay, on Imperial Iron Wall, by the Order of the Emperor, Light Imprisoning Mirror, and Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Now, if you see all 1, 2, 3, 4 of these together in a side deck, do you know what that means? That means Twilight meta hates. That means no removal from play for BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, or any of those dumbass Chaos monsters. That means no Kai's effect either. This means no negate. You get to draw your 1 card. It's like, oh, okay, cool. But you still ain't going to do nothing Kai's. You still ain't going to do nothing Riser. You still just going to sit there, be a 24 beat stick for no reason. You're still going to have your Light Imprisoning Mirror and your Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which basically says, hey, fuck you Hyperion, and fuck you Agents, and hey, fuck you Dark World, and fuck you, I guess Blackwings? Yes, fuck you Value. But anyways, I'm going to go into what I actually did with it. I hope you like it. And wait, I made changes. No. Bam! Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you see this? You see this? Yeah, you see this? Yeah. Let me stop. It's the same monster lineup, and it's the same essential it's the same essential spell lineup, but I had 2 Magic Planners instead and 2 MSTs. Let me explain why. Because then you have your 2 Fiendish Change, and you have your 2 Zing Zang Hu replicas, and then you have your 2 save zones. Now let me explain why I made these changes. Plus you have what you had in the original, the double snare. Double snare was actually nice. I'm not sure why that wasn't in the original build, but when I made this build, it actually deemed pretty useful as soon as someone decided to roll decree, which was actually kind of annoying, because then sometimes I'll have to sit here and then like, okay, I can't do anything. Oh wait, double snare by roll decree. But surprised I didn't run into Dark Bribe. But let me explain. The two Phoenix chains were simply because sometimes you could negate the monster's effect, but sometimes it was kind of like, okay, it has big attack points, and can't really smack it in the face with Uria because I never really top deck Uria, especially with Pot of Divinity. I know I suck that bad. And Beast King Barbaro and the dual modes Beast Dragon can't get over it. So I just pretty much sometimes sit there with my Zone of the Spirits and my Metal Reflex line just chilling like, okay, cool, we just gonna sit here, right? Right. Anyways. So I had to take this down to 2. And in replacement for Safe Zone, which if you activate Safe Zone on a monster, and if your opponent has no response to what you're about to do, you activate Safe Zone, Metal Reflex Line, and Imperial Custom to make sure all your shit stays there. And you just also happen to have Uriah in your hand and they have no backfield, you basically send this, and this to the graveyard and be like, hi, it's Uriah. Do something now. And then now on top of that, guess what? Safe Zone gets rid of their monsters at the same time, which is awesome, right? Right. So I'm gonna just go into why I pick Zing Zehu, why I mainboard Zing Zehu Replica, and why I sideboard Zing Zehu. Zing Zehu Replica, 9 times out of 10 your opponent will go first. In fact, no, I'm sorry. Your opponent goes first 9 times out of 10. They'll set 1 backfield, or if your opponent goes second, and if they play from a defensive side point of view, then they're going to set 1 backfield and set 1 card. And it's just so annoying because 9 times out of 10 when they set that 1 backfield, your Zing Zehu, which is probably already set, is going to be dead. And then 9 times out of 10 they're going to MST it, and they're going to be all sad, and then you're going to be like, okay, cool. So I just got to make sure that this actually works next time. Wrong. Zing Zehu Replica, you stop that 1 card, you be happy in life. And the next thing you know, you can actually use Zing Zehu Replica later when it doesn't matter. Get Uriah out and be like, hi, I hate you. Anyways, embodiment of Apophis, let's just call you Snake Guy. So, Snakeback Mountain here is basically another Zoma or another Metal Reflex Time. He basically is a monster trap who comes out and is just like, hi. He was a jump promo, I think. I can't remember which one it was. I used to have one of these, and I used to run in the macro deck because I was that bad. But anyways, he actually works in case you need to beefing up your monster lineup, because there have been duels where someone plays not that many monsters, such as the E-Hero shit, or like an all magic or all trap deck, and basically you have extra monster lineup. You have your extra monster lineup to actually put this guy in the field. You just be like, hey, I'm 1600 attack, and I don't have to go into defense mode as soon as I'm special summon, as opposed to Zone of the Spirit and Metal Reflex Line. Now, of course, you have your anti-meta hate, and of course, you have the 1 extra Phoenix chain just in case you don't like the save zones, and if you have your 1 extra save zone just in case you don't like the Phoenix chains, you have your actual Zings and Who's. I never took those out. Those actually do prove useful after a while, because then, you know, they when you go first, when you first turn and stuff, and you set both of these against Glad Beast, it's like, oh, everything but the Starlight Road, right? I troll you. But anyways, that's the Uria deck. The TheDeckBoxDoctor has helped this patient out greatly. I'm not gonna say it's more consistent. I'm gonna say that it's more up to speed. It does actually more than what it used to do. I'm gonna say that it's, wow. Do not mind that sound. That was my mother laughing. But it's going to do more. It's going to be more flexible for you. I'm not saying that like this deck is like a female. I'm just saying it's going to be more flexible for you. I'm just putting it out there. The doctor has spoken, and I guess I will see you guys next week. Enjoy the Christmas special on the other channel.